Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are joining us tonight. It is Mayegun Live. And welcome back to those who joined us this afternoon. The first part of today. This is going to be the second part that gives you the detailed, comprehensive report of what happened in Nigeria today. Read beyond the caption. Read the description. Share this. Invite your friends and your not so friendly friends. Tell all of them that Mayegun today. That is right. Tinubu has committed his own first genocide officially as the president of Nigeria. And as you are watching this video, I have it on a very good authority. The majority of those bragging politicians in Abuja, they are already running away from Abuja. I have video. The chaos that we are currently witnessing out of this peaceful protest came from the Nigerian police. They have already killed 10 people. Hoodlums mobilized by politicians invaded the protest in Kano, started looting, and now their state governor has declared a curfew. It will not work. Others are calling Tinubu to declare a state of emergency. No, tell Tinubu to what? Resign. Thank you, Motide. So good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are tuning in this evening. This is Mayegun Live. Today has been an interesting day in Nigeria. Today can be called the day that all Nigerians who have conquered their fear, they were able to come out today to give not just Tinubu, okay, the ruling class in Nigeria, the elite and the rest of them, they came out to give all of you the verdicts of what you have done to Nigeria, especially in the last 25 years of this fraudulent democracy. Today, it is now obvious that whenever the people conquer their fear, there is no barrier, no blockade. In fact, no killing can stop them. But right now, today, they show to the rest of, they show this to the whole world that those who have been in charge of Nigeria, they have failed their people. Every effort to ensure that today never happened, all of the effort of Tinubu and his criminal illegitimate regime in the last 30 days was not to listen to address the concern of millions of Nigerians that they have economically ruined. They were giving themselves pats on the back that they are doing very well for the people. But today, you got the verdict. APC, Egbekegbe, PDP, the elite in Nigeria, the North, the South, from every part of Nigeria, the verdict you got today, day one of Day of Rage. This verdict is not just for APC or Tinubu or politicians. Every one of you, you are about to see what is coming for you. And I'm talking about the reaction of the people that have been so tamed for so long. I bet a lot of you didn't see this coming. And that is why those of you who have been asking that people should pray for Nigeria to make Nigeria work, I think you are wasting that prayer. Now you will need it to pray for the people that put all of us into this mystery. You will need to pray for them. If the prayer works, I think they will need it now. You see, that time that we have been telling you that Nigeria was sitting on a keg of a gunpowder, they have been underplaying it. The state governors are moving like they are like demigods in their own little fiefdom. They are running the affairs of their people as if to say, they were the master and their people are the servants. They have done it so much that they are no longer afraid of the people. They are no longer afraid of your age. They no longer worry about what you think you are capable of doing. They weaponized poverty. They looted the treasury. They have done so. I mean, all of them, they have done so in such a legal but illegal way to rob the people. Then guess what? They still blame the people for what the country has become. It's either the people are lazy, or the people are very selfish, or maybe the people, they themselves, they love stuff that they don't need, blah, 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 blah. They just blame them. They blame the victims in Nigeria, the ruling class. A lot of them see themselves as a savior. Meanwhile, every part of their existence comes from ripping the people off. Every billion that, that they are kind of flaunting in front of you in a contraption that produces almost nothing. A country that its production is almost near zero. A country that imports nearly 90 to 100% of what it uses. How come the country now has so many billionaires? How? They are all businessmen, but you don't see their businesses because they don't have any. Politics is their business. Being government contractor is their business. They are feeding fat from you. Opening up different organizations, giving themselves different awards that they have done well. The best governor, the best this, the most excellent this. So they are mocking the people. But we all believe that a day will come that you see those who have been sort of subsidizing the poor when your ruling class, including your elites, were scheming on either how to help the looters launder their money out of Nigeria, or how they are going to liquidate Nigeria assets that they borrowed money to buy or build. They will sell them as scraps. So they were busy among themselves stealing Nigerian crude oil. But they can't tell us who is stealing the crude oil. They were stealing nearly 1 million barrels of crude oil every day in Nigeria. Who do you think are those stealing them? Your elites. Who are those protecting them? Your political class. Who are those telling you to calm down? Their religious friends. So it was like a racket, all of them. They are about to see what is about to hit them. That's what I'm going to say. So this morning, after all the threats, Oloro, Eluku, and the rest of them, they even actually expended or released 6 billion naira. 6 billion naira. That should be more than, I think that should be more than $10 million. They released the money to their to their foot soldiers to bribe all groups, associations, whoever is available, bribe all of them, tell them not to participate. But they were surprised and shocked today. Surprised and shocked. And I think even myself, I expected a huge turnout. If I say I expected what I saw today, then I will be exaggerating. I knew this was going to happen. So what happened today? After all the blackmail and gaslighting, it is not Tinubu's fault. Give him time. You know, nobody can fix a country in 1 year. If they burn your papa well, come out. If anybody come out, they will die. All this nonsense talk. When the people were ready, they came out. But somebody said, with the report we got from northern Nigeria today, especially Kano, we know those they sponsored, the politically sponsored thugs, with the intention of disrupting the protest, and at the same time, looting and vandalizing properties. That is exactly why you have the police. So, but if you think staging attacks on the protesters or vandalizing properties by your sponsored thugs will be enough to dissuade the people, let me tell you something. You don't have to take me serious. You know they have killed 10 people now. That automatically means what you saw today is going to be a child's play to what you are going to see tomorrow. The intention is to run it for 10 days with their demand intact. But if one person gets killed, the entire narrative changes. So I'm still going to tell you more. But let's kind of, we spend the half of today, or the half of today's afternoon, rather. We spend that trying to see the build-up to what has now become a real national protest. Edo, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Rivers, Cross Rivers, Ogun, Oyo, Lagos, Sokoto, Kaduna, Kwara, Kano, Niger, Jigawa, Nasarawa, Zamfara, Abuja. Where again? Sorry, I'm going to show you everything from everywhere. The police, Nigeria police, they did not really disappoint. I mean, people were protesting, and you know that your job is to provide security for them. But something happened today. It wasn't only the government house of Kano that the protesters tried to breach. Yesterday, the state governor said he welcomed protesters to the government house. He would like to meet and talk to them. So if they bring their procession to government house, they should be allowed in. So what changed? Why did the security agent of government house of Kano shot and killed 2 people? Why did they shoot them? There was no provocation. The governor invited them. So what changed? So we're going to get to that part. Another thing, Abuja today. You know that they are in Abuja. They have this area they call the exclusive areas for the wealthy, powerful politicians. This, that. It's called Asokoro in Abuja. 3 arms zone, Abuja. That's where you have the Supreme Court. So you have Aso Rock not too far from there, they say, right? You have the National Assembly where the lawmakers are, right? So this place, they said, then you have the Eagle Square. Now this place, they said they don't want people to protest there because these people are not going to be comfortable if they know that tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people are camping next to their gates. So the police, they have been intimidating the people. But by the time the people started moving from Yanya, Mararaba, and they started moving from the suburb, it was like a cavalry. So they were the wicked that was making mouth. They're no born and where Iran. But he already gave the order that they should kill people. A woman with a baby nearly lost her life and the life of her baby from the Nigerian police who shot directly at her and her baby. This is a woman whose husband died. Her husband died in a casino. Her husband was a farmer, killed by Fulani terrorists. She came to the protest with about 4 or 5 month old baby because it's a peaceful protest, for God's sake. But the Nigerian police were so geared up that they were willing and ready to kill. So they shot at her. So by grace, she was not hurt. But there are other 2 people that were not so lucky. One has been reported dead. The other is in critical condition. But when the cavalry arrived, the politicians in Abuja, they started running away. Like I said, I have their video of them. Anyone will get out of Abuja now, run, no. Because by tomorrow, in the places where they have killed people, they may think maybe people are going to stay away. No, you are wrong. This is not a one-day protest. For now, the first notice is like it's 10 days. But the way this Nigerian police and Tinubu kept quiet, he has never said a word. The Nigerian president has not said a single word for the past 30 days. They said he didn't have to talk to the people because he's already speaking through his competent aides. Competent aides. Look at what the competent aides have done to Nigeria. Look at what they have done to Nigeria. And the person who employed them, not because he has any real thing he's going to say, it's just going to make you more angrier. But out of respect, you would expect your own president to say, my people, I beg, no, do this. Wait. Some people want you to fight. Some people want you to burn the country. Some people want to yeah. But listen, wait, your anger is legit. But please, I heard you. The policies I put in place, these are policies that I thought will help put Nigeria on the track. But now I heard you that these policies, they are not working well for you. So for you to know that I heard you, right? Now I have sacked 30 of my ministers. 30 of them, I've sacked them. Okay. Now I've reduced the ministry to just 10 ministries, right? All the 30,000 people I gave appointment to that are going to draw more than 1 trillion naira from the 2024 budget alone, right? I've sacked all of them. We don't need them anymore. So that means we are saving 1.2 trillion. For the ministries and the rest of them, we can still save about 800 billion. Okay. Right now, there are some loans that are already matured coming to Nigeria. We thought we want to use them to do training, no, we're not doing that anymore. So right now, a liter of petroleum will go down to 200 naira per liter, okay? For the next 2 weeks, please. Next 2 weeks, so that I can now have other time to further push other resources towards it, okay? And make sure that we stabilize that, and the supply that we are going to need for the next 6 months, we want to secure that too. I am so sorry. I thought I was doing something good. I thought we were trying to help. But now I realize that this is not the way, okay? But he can't do it. Issue fun elowo. Devil give you money. You know to say, last class, if you come back, come ask for your neck, for your head. Say, take this, I will give you money, but you owe me. One day I'll come back and collect your testicles. And you just like, my testicles. You are just joking. Anyway, give me the money. Then you collected the money, you blew it. That's exactly what the World Bank and IMF is doing to Nigeria through Tinubu. So he can't really come around and talk the way I just spoke. Because Tinubu told the people that, all of them that have been going there to see him in Abuja, he told them that I paid to be president. I bought these seats. I spent my money. I did not collect any dime from anybody. I have no godfather. I spent my money. So he told the people that came to him, stolen money. So he owes you nothing. He will never talk to you. He has no. So all these people who are talking to you, very soon, Unago soon they give them greetings. You know that kind of greetings. The greetings that Kenyans introduced. You will see them on your TV, right? Because you know what they are doing. They are insulting your intelligence. But they pay people to go and, to carry the placard to say no to protest. 5,000 naira. Now they go to the protest ground. People who are supposed to be protesting that no protest, no protest. But they started protesting and saying, we are hungry. President Tinubu must try something. Nigeria was already in the hole. Tinubu, that they told you, has been preparing to be president of Nigeria for 30 years. Baba, see the man, we don't prepare to be president of Nigeria for 30 years. Is that not part of what those ass lickers told you? Well, when it was time for the man to tell everybody the thing where they in brain for the past 30 years that is coming to Nigeria to fix, he told the Agbenu source, the Alagba force, this one. Remember this?
And we are competing with armed robbers and the bandits to recruit from the youths who are unemployed. 33% unemployed. Recruit 50 million youths into the army and the other thing. Take away from their recruitment source. What they will eat? Cassava, agbado, corn in the morning, yam in the afternoon. It's growing here. You create demand as consumption. For over 5 million army of boot camps. We create our food. That's money for the farmers. That's consumption for the soldiers and skill development. Don't call them illiterate. Don't talk about illiteracy. Anybody who can own gun, who can handle gun, who can cock gun and clean the chamber and cock and shoot is technically competent to repair a tractor in the farm.
70 years old man.
That was the man that they said they didn't need his body. They only needed his brain. And educated people as well. They defended him as Mr. Strategist.
I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the three of us running. So they will spy on me. So you will have a limited answer here today. Another day you can bring me back. But that's part of what I do.
Even economists, they clapped for him when he told them this.
If we reduce the purchasing power of the people, we can further slow down the economy. Let's widen the tax net. Those who are not paying now, if it is inclusive of Bola Tinubu, let the net get bigger and we'll take in more taxes, and that is what we must do in the...
They clapped for him. Engineers, businessmen, industrialists who understand the importance of power. Tinubu said this to them. Baba, the elite, they also clapped for him.
That transmission line is a super highway. For generated electricity and power. They could not even make a down payment for a roasted corn.
That was the man who was going to succeed the other one, this one, you know, this calamity.
Fellow Nigerians, this is just the beginning.
You get that? So that calamity was to be succeeded by the disaster